When we last saw Evelyn, she had broken space and time and landed herself in the prismatic train. The events that follow took place moments after. As this madness is going on, the strangers who picked her up to gently drop her down from the giant tree decided to rush towards the direction while carrying her under the guidance from what looks like an old man in a mad scientist outfit. Dropping her down at the side of the slope, she feels the Dragonborn's rage behind his samurai mask as he rushes into an army of blue-uniformed, three-eyed masked soldiers. Once again, she experiences a familiar sensation when a stony wall at the side of the slope exploded, revealing a mentally broken child, a Lovecraftian painter, and behind the child, an army of unspeakable nightmares. She felt the presence of the stranger outside the train once again. Then, her whole vision slightly tainted with green and magenta. Looking around the chaos, everyone stopped moving. She's felt this before. Time stop. She feels a warm and soft aura behind her, and suddenly a gentle hug on her unmoving body. A young feminine voice utters from behind, a ticklish whisper into her ear.
Step no further. Stay where you are.
Huh? I wonder whose voice I heard this from.
Whose voice? I believe we only met for the first time.
I assume you're much powerful than me. Your aura screams it all.
On the contrary, I cannot do anything outside your body.
Oh, really now?
I'm surprised you fully understand me. You must have had an audience with a witch of beyond some.
Pardon? Where am I and what exactly is happening? You must know, right?
Did you see a green lady glitched out face reeks of the unspeakable outer cosmos?
Oh, you don't even want me to get started with that. After the blast, I saw them. They were having some sort of conversation. Something about an engine being wrecked.
Well, since I am stuck with you now, curse my father for putting me in on the new body. I'm sorry, but I had to drag you to my plans.
Plans?
I am Lachette Vermeer, daughter of Ferdinand, a Siberian who ran away from home.
Evelyn Van Helsing from 2050 of... I don't remember. Multiverse traveling has gotten me confused of where and when. And I'm confused as what to do now.
I'm guessing you bumped into my family. Keisha. So he tried to reincarnate me using your body, but seeing you're still as yourself and only my collection of memories stuck inside you while you're taking full control, you must have defeated the tree of resurrection. Well, joke's on him. His thought experiment failed. My father was wrong about Akrisha. She's not the goddess of filth and fortification. She's the enabler of love and choice across every race in the multi-reign. This is the reason why her city does not have any temples for dancers and harlots, but the other side houses families, children, even accepted my father's religion. She was the reason us Siberians have a place to begin with. Akisha is a symbol of love and choice. If Lord Armstrong stopped the wars between races, Akisha allowed different races from different realities to love. So one day, when I ran away and met Akisha, she treated me like a lost little girl, took care of me like my mother. Her kindness revealed to me the truth, and for that, I told her everything of my father's plan.
Well, to be honest, I did think Aquisia was some sort of succubus. One of the people that I ended up with is so passionate about her.
Oh, there's no arguments against Akisha being a succubus. It's just her soul-captured victims are just willing. Even when she let those souls go, they prefer to hover around her.
Uh-huh.
Well, I can't really go anywhere after this. How about I give you a hand with directions?
You know what? You must know your way around here. Sure, why not? I plan to investigate the train on traces of the blast from the world I came from. Something tells me I didn't quite kill the anomaly yet. Once I find that bitch, I will kill him. And I don't know, whoever these guys are, I guess I'll come along. The scientist guy looks interesting. He might know something about upgrades. My body isn't as strong as it is.
Great. Now can I borrow that grimoire you're holding?
The black goddess in the woods magically hovers the grimoire from her pocket. She opens to a page and her eyes start glowing green. Her voice sounds hasted, and yet her delayed echoes slightly speak differently from her original words. Green and yellow energy glows from the symbols of the grimoire, forming an incomprehensible circle. She sees the ground turn transparent, revealing a root from the giant tree.
Okay, that looks so weird. What are you doing?
You see, I told Acacia everything, and she anticipated the tree resurrection and secret her tunnels dug out leading to this hole is of no coincidence. Have you heard of the depraved ones?
No. Who are those?
If you think the dancers and harlots of the love train are deprived enough, Acacia had no choice but to put the creatures that are way worse underground.
By depraved? You mean horny or depraved food?
They have no standards, they have no consent, they have no social boundaries. Their creatures exist to breed, and they are not picky with which race they breed with. Not, nor gender, nor age, nor biology. If you take one step closer, you will be dragged into Acacia's ground trap and fall towards the depraved ones.
I really don't get with those weird fucks. So, what's the plan with them?
Now I know that you want to warn these strangers who helped you, but I have a feeling they won't listen to you, blinded by their revenge.
I would use my portals, but clearly am out of bullets. I can teleport them all. Who knows where they end up? If it's anything better than wormhole, then sure, go ahead.
Evelyn had been through a rough stretch on the train. She met Minoja, hoping to take her on as an assistant, only to realize the girl had some kind of memory loss. Then there was Luis, a boy she shared an unexpected adventure with, until his mother, Drama, found him. They thanked Evelyn and vanished, leaving her feeling off. She'd also managed to piss off Lachette, especially after nearly getting Luis killed by sending him to a Bravurian camp. So now, in a moment of guilt, Evelyn retreats into her mind palace to talk to Lachette, maybe apologize. She finds her in the usual mental white space, sulking in the corner.
Hey, Lachi!
Isn't there something you're supposed to be saying to me?
I'm sorry.
For?
Almost sending Luis to his doom.
Very well, I forgive you. Now, I want to ask you for a favor.
Sure, what is it?
You saw the gardener, right? Tell him to make me a body.
What? Hold on, what? Why? That's a terrible idea. You'd be completely defenseless out there.
You think I can't handle myself? Like I'm fragile, Evelyn? I can carry my own weight.
No, it's not that. It's just, why? Why do you want this so badly?
I wanted to body so I could help you. So I could be there, not just as a voice in your head, but really be there. But I guess you don't think I'm useful that way.
What? No. Wait. I didn't want you to get hurt, okay? That's why I've been dodging this whole thing. Because I knew you want to leave eventually.
Wait, were you seriously planning to keep me trapped in your head forever?
Well...
Whatever. Whenever you let me out or not, that's still your call.
She stumbles out of her mental space, tears still streaming down her face. She stays like that for a few more minutes, just quietly crying. She'd entered her mind already miserable. Now, she felt utterly hollow. Later, she runs into a gardener, known as Illegal, the same odd man she'd met the day she arrived on the train. Evelyn, still raw with emotion, ends up telling him everything. She sobs through her explanation. Illegal watches her, unimpressed.
You know, first impressions do matter.
Yes, I know. I botched it, okay? I'm sorry. Alright? Look, this isn't my wish. It's Lanchette's. I didn't want her to leave, but I also don't want her to be the villain who keeps her caged.
Can I speak to her? Lachette, I mean...
Yeah. Hey, Lachi. The gardener wants a word.
Let's make one thing clear. I don't take orders anymore. My choices are mine. Forgive the mess earlier. It wasn't ideal. But yes, everything Evelyn said is true.
Hey! That leg was valuable. I was gonna test stuff on it. Also, how the hell did you do that?
It's part of my nature. I'm Saborian. Our connection to life is deeper.
Any chance you could teach me some of that?
Well, some of it's tied to what I am, stuff I can't exactly share. But there are things I could teach, just not from inside her head.
Alright then. I'll make you a body.
Evelyn stands still as Illegal works at a glowing table. Illegal looks up occasionally, brow furrowed in focused skepticism.
Long hair or short?
Long. And wavy. Like it's kissed by static. Cascading like the waterfalls.
Eyes?
Emerald. No. Mossy green. Like the deep forest, not just bright. There's depth.
As Evelyn continues to describe, her voice cracks, eyes welling up. Evelyn also realized that Lachette is helping and speeding up the process of making the new body. And then, Lachette slowly drifted to the new body. Evelyn saw as Lachette drifted away from her, and then memories came flashing back. Not only of Lachette, but of all the people who've left her. She couldn't take it. She lost and is about to lose everyone she's ever loved and cared for. The white space in her mind dims. Once filled with Lachette's subtle presence, it's now quieter. Too quiet. The kind of silence that echoes. Evelyn stares in stunned awe and heartbreak as Lachette takes her first steps in her new body. The body glows faintly, elegant, sharp, graceful. A toga from a nearby booth suddenly floats to Lachette, wrapping her body up.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Evelyn, stop!
I was who I had always been. A stranger through the depths of time. That's what echoed in my mind as I stood on the cliff today. There are no more guarantees. I tried everything. Time, multiverse, all of it. And still couldn't stop fate. Louise is gone. Minosha doesn't remember me, and Lachette. I fought to keep her close. She fought to be free. I didn't want to be the villain, but maybe trying not to be is what made me one. She took control for a moment, spoke for herself, and offered to share her power. Illegal agreed to make her a new body. I described her in detail. She came to life exactly as I remembered. Beautiful, radiant, and then she was gone. My mind felt emptier than ever. That was it. I teleported here. The hill, the flowers, the cliff. If this is my final log, I've made peace with that. There's nothing left. No path, no hope, only detachment. Still, it was a beautiful day. This has been Evelyn Van Helsing, signing out.
I knew you'd be here.
You? What? What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't think I can't tell depression?
Excuse me? And besides, weren't you supposed to be with Illegal?
I was, but there's a slightly more urgent, sobbing, self-destructive elephant in the room. Thought we should chat. Mind if I sit?
Fine. Whatever. Go ahead. Make yourself at home. On the Hill of Anguish. It's the new hotspot for emotional wreckage.
You're deflecting.
Am not!
Stunning eyes, hair like chaos touch waterfalls. Seriously, what was that all about?
Look. I don't know, okay? I panicked.
Oh, you panicked? So you sprinted away like a cartoon character falling apart at the seams.
I don't know. You were about to leave. Everyone's left. I passed out after 4 chalices of wine. Minoj just pulled a Dory on me. Luis went back to his mom. Time's melting. Meaning's gone. And all the world's just a goddamn stage.
Evelyn.
And you were gonna go with the others. And I was just gonna be the body you once used for your plans.
Evelyn, you know that's not true.
Why did you even bother coming back? I knew you wanted to leave. I know what you're gonna say already. We should have part ways, Evelyn. It seems as if I've become useless to you, Evelyn. Maybe it's best if we went our separate adventures, Evelyn.
Slow down. You're crying so much.
And what? I just have to accept that you're gone. And I'm all alone. Why did you even have to leave my brain? Lachette. It's scary out here, and yet you still want to leave me.
Enough. I've heard enough. I decide what I want, Evelyn. Not fate or time or whatever mess we're swimming in.
Then, if you get to decide what you want, I get to decide what I want too.
She summons a portal behind her with a burst of raw, unstable energy. The wind kicks up, petals swirl violently. Evelyn begins to step into the glowing tear in space. Lachette's tentacles, ethereal and serpentine, lash forward, grappling Evelyn's arm and waist, yanking her back with sudden, terrifying strength. Evelyn struggles, almost rabid with grief.
Let go of me! You don't get to chain me here!
I do get to decide now, and my decision is to stay by your side forever.
Don't do this to me, Lachette! Please!
I'm sorry if I made you think otherwise. I truly am. Though, you needed that scolding about Louise. You were reckless, but leaving you, that was never part of the plan.
Why are you suddenly info dumping me?
For when you take me on the date, dummy.